Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking at Pam's Place. We are getting ready to make restaurant quality mashed potatoes. Smooth and creamy and silky and just yummy. And if you want to learn how to make all kind of homemade food and dishes, easy, simple, made from scratch, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. And then just keep hanging around because I have a whole channel full of recipes that'll get you there. Come with me, I'll show you what to do.
First thing we want to do is get our potatoes peeled. It does matter what type of potato you use. For mashed potatoes, you want to use a more starchy potato, something like a Yukon Gold, an Idaho potato, or like what I have here, which is a russet potato. We want to cut them and put them in cold water and rinse them off just a little bit. You can use a potato peeler. I just happen to like to use a paring knife when I peel my potatoes. Once you have them peeled, go ahead and slice them up. You can dice them, slice them however you like, but the smaller you dice them, the quicker they will cook. Once you have them in a cold bowl of water like this, we're going to rinse them off, drain them, and put them in a pot covered with cold water. Once you have them in your pot covered with cold water, go ahead and add some salt. Add plenty of salt to your water. Bring it up to a boil and let it cook until fork tender. While our potatoes are cooking, we're going to heat up some heavy cream. And don't worry about the ingredients. I'll have everything and the exact measurements in the description. You never want to add cold milk or butter or anything to your potatoes. That's going to make them gummy and thick. So you always want to heat up everything. I'm actually going to infuse my heavy cream with rosemary and garlic. This is absolutely 100% optional. You can just simply heat up your heavy cream. Add a pinch of salt. Always add a little salt. It enhances your flavor. So we're going to just let this simmer until the garlic starts to be soft, as well as the rosemary. And we'll be back. This is rosemary and garlic from my garden. And while you're heating up your heavy cream, whether you infuse it or not, make sure you do it on low so that it will not scorch. Once your potatoes are fork tender, just like that, where they break apart easily with a fork, drain them and then put them back in the same pot with no water or anything. Watch them closely at this point because what we're doing is drying them off only for 1 or 2 minutes. Now, while your potatoes are still hot, go in and mash them. It doesn't matter if they're mashed completely or not because the liquid that we're going to be adding in here will make them just smooth and silky. Once they're mashed, add in your melted butter. Stir to combine. Once you've incorporated your butter, sit your pot aside. Grab your infused heavy cream. Remove the rosemary. And the garlic. At this point, you want to go ahead and strain it because there may be small particles from the rosemary or garlic, and you want it to be nice, creamy, and smooth. Now we're going to add in our heavy cream a little bit at a time. You don't want to add it all in at once because, well, you may have more liquid than you need, but also adding it in all at once will create a gumminess in your potatoes and they won't be nice and smooth. So just keep adding it and stirring it in. Actually, don't stir, but fold it in like this. Take it, bring it towards you, and fold the liquid in. Don't stir it. And continue this process until all of your heavy cream is gone. Now it's time for us to plate it up and give it a taste test. Look how nice and creamy they are. Oh my goodness, and they smell delicious. Now we're going to garnish it with a little grated butter. It's been grated and frozen so it'll hold its shape. That butter right in there like that. Delicious. Oh my goodness. Sprinkle a little parsley on top. Now let's give this a taste test. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today in my kitchen. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. And I will see you next time, the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Delicious.